Okay, good morning everybody. AE4XO here, Georgia Parks and Propagation. We are starting off here at the Airbnb for what we call spring break, I guess. It's the last, I guess it's the last weekend in March. And got the little family down here for Port St. Joe this time again. We've been to this Airbnb a couple of times. This is my wife's cousin's Airbnb here in Port St. Joe. And what we're going to do is we're going to be on the way to get some food first. And then we're going to go to the Constitution Park.
Head toward Georgia Avenue, then turn right onto Georgia Avenue.
And get that park activated. So that's where we're heading, and I just wanted to show you a little bit of the drive here through Port St. Joe. It was pretty devastated after Hurricane Michael, but I think generally they've pretty well recovered now, for the most part, I guess you could say. So yeah, sit back and enjoy the ride here for a little bit, and we'll see what we can find here and getting some breakfast. Port St. Joe was founded in 1835 by businessmen from nearby Apalachicola, which was troubled by legal conflict over land titles. It was mostly abandoned in 1841 after a Yellow River epidemic. A storm surge produced by a hurricane in 1844 destroyed what structures remained. During the Civil War, Florida was a leading producer of the salt for the Confederacy, and as such, on September 1862, a Union Army officer on board the USS Kingfisher wrote that he and his men had sent a demand to the extensive salt works at Port St. Joe that they should cease operation. When the work was not halted, the Kingfisher went into St. Joe Bay, sent about 50 men inland, and they destroyed the salt works. So that's pretty much the history of Port St. Joe, and it was also part of the Constitution of Florida. So that was the reason that the park is there, is the Constitution Park. So we're going to press on here and to the drive and see what it has to offer for us today. It's kind of funny, but I have Claude is on a live stream. I'm also on my live stream, and so we have kind of stuff going on there. Park to Park, Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar, Park to Park. Park to Park, Park to Park, Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar, Park to Park.
Alpha Echo 4, Park to Park.
Roger, Roger. Hey guys, Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar. I'm at 1849 in Florida, 5 by 9.
All right, Chris, we got you at 1849 down there in Florida. Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar. 1849 down there in Florida. Kilo Delta 4 Quebec Hotel Bravo. And my personal is for JA8. If you'll stand by, we got some more people. If I can put you in there long, too.
Roger, 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 standing by. And also, I'm watching you guys on the live stream, and I have my live stream going too. Roger, Roger, standing by, 5 by 9 for 1849 Florida.
Today, give me a pass, go across the state line, Chris, 1846 by 9.
Roger, Roger, yep, I even got out of work today for it, so a little spring break with the family down here. And hey, have a great time, AE4XO, 5 by 9.
They get you on our live stream too. Thanks, Chris. Have a great
Get you on our live stream too.
They got me, yay! See ya! What I didn't get is their... I gotta make sure I got all their call signs right. Yeah, we'll see how many we can get on. If I don't get many on CW, I'll switch over to sideband. Dang it. Joey in Alabama. Okay, that's James in Illinois, not FZ. Illinois. Ow, shoot! Stung me again. I guess the CW key, I must not be going to ground too well, because it definitely gave me a sting that time. Whew, that hurt. That hurt. Dang. Ow. Whew, that hurt. It stung me right there. Oh no. I couldn't pick that guy up, so I quit on that one. Call it a day on that. So, am I using a bencher? No, actually, I'm using a 3D printed key that W1RCP got me. And the problem is, it has these magnets on the bottom, and I got stuck. I was holding it, you know, like that, you know, doing the stuff instead of holding it on the side like I normally do. And it stung me. I don't know if the grounding, like because the way I have the antenna, you know, it's just on a picnic table and going over. I don't know. It stung me though, so I gotta watch it on the bottom. But like I just plugged it in, right? And now nothing. So I don't know. It's being cantankerous, so I'm not too happy about it. But I'm going to go ahead and QRT myself and get on the sideband. Okay, before we shut her down here at Constitution Park in Florida, I'll give you a little tour real quick. This was so I had this laptop for using for live streaming on on YouTube. Then I had the TikTok on the iPad, as well as Ham Polo on there. FT891 is that one, that radio. Battery box with the 20 amp and the 20 amp and the 12 amp as well. Have the 12 amp as a spare. Then we have Starlink over here running on the Jackery box. Even though there is electricity here in this pavilion, this is a very nice pavilion, by the way. The people put up. It has inset lighting and concrete. It's a really nice pavilion. They got 2 of them over here at the Constitution Park. The Pactena was the antenna of choice today, and ran it at about 50 watts. So it's just bungee corded up there, and then it comes up into the tree. A little bit more droopy than I had it originally. I think the mast moved a little bit, but we did do the K8 MRD lean-to for the with the soda beans mast, and it goes on up into the trees. You know, not too bad. And so yeah, man, it was a good little activation. I had a little over 60 of them. So 54 CW and voice, and then 15 on digital. So not too bad, nothing to complain about. Thanks, see ya.